Hello. Is anyone there? All right. Cooked shrimp is here. All right. We'll see if people start trickling in here. I was a little later than normal on getting it scheduled and out there, so hopefully some people were planning to come. Hello and Figment, hey. Vortex, hello. Short thing to get started before we play the game, just as people trickle in here. We did a tier list last Wednesday. I might do a kind of regular thing where the video I released that week for the Master List series, I might just do a tier list on my Wednesday streams. So I ended up having to do something, so I missed most of episode 4. Caught up on the VOD though. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm behind on getting highlights out. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna keep doing the full highlight videos for the playthrough streams. I feel like people who want to follow along might just watch the VODs anyway, so we'll see. They're a little bit time consuming to put together, so I'll play it by ear here. But anyway, one idea I had, just for fun, since I don't necessarily state my favorites or anything in my master list videos, I thought just doing a fun tier list at the beginning of the stream while people are joining could be cool. So I had this set up for Paris, which was my video on Sunday. Hopefully people watched it. I think it's at like a little over 1,200 likes, so pretty far away from the 2,000 that would make me have to apologize for saying they're the least popular Kanto Pokemon. So I might be in the clear. I'll be happy if that changes though. Anyway, let's just do it here. I think I have these in order, but if not, we'll figure it out. So starting with Jungle, which is, of course, always nostalgic. Any of the original sets, which means I can't rank it low. But I'll go A for Jungle. Classic. And then Ken Sugimori also did the Gym Challenge one, which I think is better. I think I said that in the video, but I don't know. Something about it, a little more dynamic. I think for some reason when his mouth is closed like that, it just looks creepier. So something about it being kind of open. I don't know. I'm just more fond of that artwork. I don't know if many Paris cards are S tier, but I'll put it above Jungle in the A. This one I really like, the New Revelation. I think it's got a pretty cool style compared to the others. It's a pretty impressive mushroom he found there. I'll put that in S. And then we have this one, Aquapolis. I appreciate the E-Series. It seems like the E-Series sets are the most diverse artworks out of any eras, really. But with that comes what, in my opinion, is not a very great artwork. I'm not really a fan of what they did with this one. No offense to the illustrator, but I'm gonna throw that down in D. Tyler, how's it hanging? Hey, not bad. I do love when artists get to play with the way a Pokemon looks, though I feel like this was a bit too out there. Yeah, it can be hit and miss. Hey, Stakes here. You got this, check the box. Thank you. All right. Moving on from the low light to the highlight. My favorite, Fireleaf Green, Yukimori, always a good option there. I don't know, this one I like this one, I think even a little more than normal. Something with the lighting and kind of the kind of real world background on it is pretty cool. I'm a fan. If I could get this in front. There we go. Hey Annie May. Let's see, Mysterious Treasures. This one is it's very reminiscent of the original. Of course, it's kind of the thing with Ken Sugimori. Seems kind of pasted onto this picture in the background. Brenda's trying to do a Yukimori art set or whatever it's called. Cool. Yeah, Yukimori is a popular one to collect, but for good reason. I'll put Mysterious Treasures at B. Pretty basic. Supreme Victors. A little more cartoony. I don't know that I feel strongly one way or the other. Seems like kind of a different medium. Hot take, the non-Gen 1 Sugimori art are so bland. They're so generic since it's borderline stock art. I've heard, yeah, similar complaints. I think it really just grabs me for the nostalgia usually, but I can see that complaint. Generations Paris is Stag's favorite. Like if you've seen the Victini one, it's probably the worst Sugimori card ever. I'll have to look at that, see if I agree. I might have rose-colored glasses or whatever that phrase is. This Paris, I think I always liked it, but it was, I don't know, it was extra fun to run into this after playing Heartgold on the stream. And I was working on this video right after we went to this location on the stream, so that was pretty cool. I'm gonna throw this one up top. And this breakthrough one, I was trying to see. This seems like it's probably somewhere pretty lore specific in this, but I haven't played any XY era games, so I don't know. It's not bad, not great. I'll throw it kind of middle here. If I can, if they let me. It's one of the best parts of playing the games and collecting the TCG at the same time, recognizing the locations they use. Yeah, I don't know why I had never really considered that, but it is, I've already noticed that as being a plus. Generations. I do kind of like this one. Seems it's about as cute as Paris gets, I think. Huddled away in the tree there. I'll probably throw it. Let's go here. I feel like I have a lot of S's on here already for a Paris set. This one I thought was kind of cool too. The perspective is interesting. That was Sun Moon, I think, right? Yeah. The going what A tier? You have to go make your own tier list. See if people agree with you. I miss the set logos. They gave each set a unique flair. Yeah, I agree. they're also more fun to try and memorize. For some reason, I actually when they switched to doing letter codes, I actually somehow struggle more with remembering which ones those are than the set logos. But, all right, team up, is that the one I'm on? Yeah. It feels not too bad, somewhat generic. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot you can do with. I'll probably put it here. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot you can do with Paris as far as the scene goes. Me as well, I like the yellow border too. Yeah, I miss the yellow border for sure. Alright, this one I thought was kind of unique. Kind of funny. I'll put that in an A. Probably there. Is that the right one? Hidden Fates, yeah. This one I really like, the art style on it. I'll probably throw that up in top of A. I gotta learn how to be a better art critic. I don't know any of the terminology. I just kind of go, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. This one I feel like is similar to a lot of the other ones. Just kind of, it is what you're gonna get. Black Bolt Master set has increased by 6 cards. Prize Pack Series 8 includes 6 cards in the set, which is kind of odd since White Flare only has 3 cards included. Interesting. Total is now 480. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't even realize you include reprints like that in your set master sets. That's, I mean, I guess if I did it, I might do the same thing. I just hadn't thought of it. All right, we got a cameo in Silver Tempest, which I think is kind of cool. I don't mind Skuntank. Let's go. Hey, I'm really clustering these. Sorry, I meant Grandmaster set. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not very strict about terminology like that either. Like, I don't know if I would have known it's in a Grandmaster set either, but some people feel like there are pretty strict rules for that, for using the terminology. Anyway, Crown Zenith Trainer Gallery. I love this card. Something about the trainer galleries, I think they're all pretty up there in my opinion. I'll put that as S. I'll probably put that one second place. I want to get every XY card because I started collecting around then. That's cool. Yeah, you can. Everyone's got their own kind of reasons to like certain sets. Alright. This one from 151. I feel like that's kind of neat. It's a little unique style compared to the others. Probably go 10 Fates. I'll probably go here. Hello, Mr. CTB. Quick question. What separates a genuine collector, hobbyist, content creator who's doing challenges for the love of the game versus a grifter type who do the Mr. Beast style thumbnails? Ooh. I don't know if there's actual rules. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it ends up being just vibes. Like, what's the motivation? If motivation is like money or views or clicks or whatever, it's leaning towards the grifter spectrum. But of course, I can say that I care a lot about views. I don't mind making money, you know. So Who am I? Maybe I'm a grifter. Alright, Journey Together. This one I think I'd give a little bit of a boost because it's got that... I actually pulled it up here. It's part of that connected set, which I didn't even know until that member collection. That member collection, he kind of pointed that out in his video, and the one in the video I put up Sunday. I think that's pretty neat. So that's the last one. We'll put it, let's see, probably put it IA. And that's that. It's a pretty small set, so we'll see. I don't know if I'll do these for every video, but this one was small enough I figured I'd test it out, see what people think. Early stage evolutions need more love in full arts, I feel. It always tends to be final evolutions that get the cards. Yeah, I think they're getting a little bit better in... It's like if the set has some sort of gimmick where there's a lot of illustrationers, they're getting a little bit better at that, but I do agree. You know, like, I feel like 151 was good at spreading it out. Obviously, Black Bolt, White Flare were good at spreading it out, but we need more sets like those, I think, to really get depth on the illustration rares. When do you usually stream? So right now, my go forward plan, and it's subject to change, is I'll do Sundays at noon Central Time for a few hours, and then Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time for a few hours. I think it seems like more people are around for the Sunday one. I don't know if that's because I got, it just works better with people's schedules or what, but I just kind of wanted there to be a second day in the week that we're making progress on the game, and an opportunity for me to just do random fun stuff too. So that's what we'll do for now. It's cool to get your input on personal feelings on the cards. I quite like this sort of thing. Cool. Yeah, I might keep doing it. I think it's fun enough to think through and get people's opinions on if I do get feedback. Of course, that's when you have church. Oh, so you've got church on Sundays, and a few other people were saying that Wednesdays don't work for them because of Survivor. So everyone's got different obligations, I guess. All right. I'll swap to this here. Apologies if my questions seem pointed. It wasn't intended to come off that way. Just curious your view on the matter. I think the stuff you made. Oh no, I didn't take it bad at all. I think I think a lot of that is in the eye of the beholder. But there's I think with the popularity of Pokemon these days, there are both more grifters and there's just more things related to the hobby that people are starting to view negatively. 4 years ago, I don't think investing was looked at as negatively. I don't think big pack openings, rip and shipping was viewed as negatively. There's just things are evolving, so I can definitely see wanting to get people's opinions on it and what they think. My views have definitely changed over time on what I think is cool and not cool to do as far as content creators who participate in hobbies like this. I also don't think the grifters would really do a series like yours, paying attention to the art and showcasing common cards and not just the big hits. Yeah, I think that's what I like about the stuff I'm doing is it's partially focusing on not just the big hits, but partially just that it's showing people there's a lot of history to the TCG and not just the newest set coming out. I pretty rarely talk about the new set, unless it's just an update video where I'm, looking at the new cards in relation to the master sets I've already done. I feel like most Pokemon channels are mostly just talking about things that are happening right now. New sets coming out, market changes for certain cards or certain sealed products and things like that. And I don't know, I kind of like being a hub where there's just more broad appreciation for the hobby. I think people probably benefit from going back in time a little bit on this stuff and focusing on not just what's hyped up at the time. TCG is my only blind spot as far as the Pokemon franchise goes, so I try to get some cards for my sister to open for her birthday. My LGS charging 50% plus 50% for a box of 6 packs. It's crazy. Oh, $50 plus maybe. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about game stores, you know, charging market prices versus you know, scalpers. Part of me thinks that, you know, if anyone should be making extra money during boom times, it should be the LGSs if they've been around a while, you know. It's a hard business, you know. The years where Pokemon's not popular, they're not making much money, you know. When booster boxes used to regularly be $90, that was because LGSs were having to sell them for no money, you know, no profit. But yeah, it depends. It probably depends where they're getting their inventory to. If they're being greedy, getting their normal wholesale prices and selling them for market price, that's kind of a lot. But they, you know, from what I've heard, it's hard for LGSs to get inventory too. So can't wait for the Alakazam video in 4 to 6 months probably. That's probably... I'd say the low end of that range. Hopefully. Yeah, $50 my bad. Running on 4 hours of sleep. Sick and just DM'd a campaign. Oh, no worries. It's a pretty simple typo. I don't think you need that many reasons to have a typo. Just DM'd a campaign though, huh? I'm assuming that's D&D. Never played D&D, but I've been getting more and more curious about it. The stores are raising the prices way above MSRP nowadays, so even when they are in stock, it's not really any better. Yeah, that's I mean, that's the same with my LGSs too. You know, the effect is I don't really buy from them, but the argument is if they price them at MSRP, there won't be anything on the shelves. So I don't know. I think I give a little bit more leeway to LGSs, but I still don't really buy from them when they're charging market prices. So, well, not D&D, but a tabletop game like that. Okay, the Digimon game actually. I've run Pokemon games in the past as well. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't really participated in too many tabletop games like that, but maybe I should. It seems interesting. All right, let's get to it. So before we start the game, I do have a few that came in the mail from last Wednesday. I think 2 of these were from last Wednesday's stream. One of them was from last Sunday's stream. This past Sunday, we had cards for everything, so we didn't have to buy anything. But so first we got Hoot Hoot, who is number 163. We already evolved in the game to Noctowl. Then we got Pineco is 204. Ended up buying a reverse holo version because they needed some like 50 cents more to get free shipping, so worked out for me. And then Heracross is 214. All right. All right, so binder's up to date. We're up to 25 in the binder out of 100, so doing great. 25% of the way there. Let me get the game up. All right. I should have looked. I know I had one of the VOD viewers basically wrote out like a whole walkthrough of, of everything left to do. I didn't really internalize it though. I don't know if they're here or not, but it sounds like some people are thinking through the path here. What did I have on my list? So I know there's one spot before getting into the park here. I think there was a Pokemon, was it Yanma, that we didn't try hard enough to find. There's only Kanto guys in the bug catching contest for now. Okay. So I think people were saying this spot had Yanma. So we might as well see if that's true. And hopefully they're not a daytime only. It's a rare encounter. Okay. Well, we gotta try and get Golbat to like us more too. So running around should be beneficial. Oh, it's 1%. Is it more likely anywhere else, or is it one we will have to do this eventually? I don't think I ever went down here. Do I gotta do anything down here? No. I can fight somebody. Can be a swarm encounter in the post game. Can't say I know what that is actually. Otherwise, no. Well, I think I've resolved that we're gonna have to play the post game to build the Pokedex up anyway. So if a swarm encounter is something more controllable, maybe we'll go that route. But the swarms are randomly chosen daily, though. Huh. Keep fighting with Golbat. So Yanma is just going to be tough regardless, it sounds like. No other locations. There's a bug catcher on this road who calls you about swarms of Yanma. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll defer to later then. Unless we get really lucky and just run into it right now. Okay, so if we give up on Yanma, then what's next? I know there was, in that building, the other direction was the Pokeathlon or whatever. I have no idea what that is, or if it's something we need to do. Info about the original Gold Silver, not Heartgold Soul Silver. This game is just part of the radio. Okay. Ooh, we got a heart from him. Does that mean he's ready to evolve if we get him up a level? Oh man, is it good to nudge Pokemon? Shouting happily. That's gotta be a good sign. Must have gotten info mixed up. Well, if it's post game regardless, then we don't have to figure it out yet. I'll just defer you on much of post game. Drowsy. I know the other thing I had skipped is people were telling me I gotta catch a Ditto for breeding purposes. And we should maybe go check out the Slugma we have at the daycare, actually. There's a couple of 1% encounters, which are rough. Meryl is another example. Oh no. I was excited about getting Meryl. Hey, everyone. Hey, Galaga guy. Better not miss any spins. That's what I open the streams with. Oh boy. So what does that put? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I think Slugma was it 38 to evolve? Oh, I thought I had that in my notes. Maybe not. Maybe I don't. Ditto's 5%. Yeah, I saw a handful of Dittos when I did my leveling off stream, but let's see. For now, let's just deposit. I guess Heracross. I think I just had them for the last gym. What level is Slugma reach? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. She says they gained 17, but I don't know where we started. Okay, we're at 28 and 20. I think these both have 10 levels to go before they evolve, so I guess I'll just leave them here for now. Pineco 31. Okay, so that one's 11 away. Let's see. Did bring Spinarak into the party to start leveling them up. As a fire type, bro, your squad hurts me. Yeah. Does that mean we should just take Slugma out to be my fire type Pokemon? Thought people were saying they're not very good. We gotta be able to get a fire type one of these days. Ditto's only 5% here, huh? According to Alolan Figment. It's stupid how late Houndour is. Are they post-game? I thought that might have been one people were saying is post-game. I keep changing my opinion about what we should be doing. I don't think we need to do any breeding anytime real soon, do we? Anyone have an idea where we should go next? Is the Pokeathlon anything I need to do, or should I just ignore that for now? Go to the Burnt Tower. That sounds fine. Remember where we're going? I was in that other city, like north over here, right? Pokeathlon requires touch screens. I don't know how that'll work. It's how you can easily get evolution stones, though. Okay, we'll skip that for now. I think the touchscreen stuff we discovered I can use my mouse for, but I guess I don't know exactly what the Pokeathlon needs or is, so we'll just go up here. Do you want story or encounters? I mean, I think I've been prioritizing encounters when they're available, but the couple we thought of were very low % chances. Oh, and I can't catch Growlithe. But I guess last stream we did do a lot of just like evolving and stuff, so it might make sense to try and progress in the story more. Game is basically fully opened up to you now. You can do a lot in any order. Okay. Wait, what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon. Oh, I didn't even realize we were meeting Bill. For example, do you know the Hoenn region? This little girl, Lynette, blah blah blah. I know one thing I was hoping to do soon is we still haven't gotten any fishing rods or like surf or anything to go get water Pokemon, but I guess I'm not sure who I'm missing out on, if any, are Gen 2. Dance Theater. We wanted to go to Burn Tower, which I think they said was north. Bell Tower. You can get an Eevee at Bill's house. Oh. We caught Quillfish. I don't think so. Whoa. Are those the legendaries? Umbreon, not umbrella. Oh, I think I read it right the first time. Alright. The good route is at Ovine City. That's how you get decent fishing encounters that aren't just Magikarp. Okay. Who's this? I'm on a trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. There, Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away in no time. I know. I have tried it many times. Oh, I know. I have tried it many times. Marty, I am Crutique's gym leader because my old friend Eusine. Man, the names in this game are crazy. You're on a trail of Suicune. I decided to investigate the burnt tower. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As gym leader of a Critique, I must have a proper understanding of it. You have the old rod. I don't think I ever got the old rod. I feel like I missed it somewhere. Eradicate. Uh-oh. Silver? Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch the legendary Pokemon and make yourself look strong. That is only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me who has sworn to become the strongest trainer. Battle with Team Rocket Crunch is just right for you. Uh-oh. Great. Ghost Pokemon. These are the ones where I'm always like exactly wrong on the moves that I think will work or won't work. Well, Bite works. Oh, never mind. I was exactly right. Nice. Magnemite. I better switch for that one. Dark, that being said, with that line, it's easier to hit their poison type with Psychic. Oh. Jeez, I don't know if this was a very good battle. Come on, Bayleaf. feel like the same battle happened with Wooper. Kept getting smoke screened. Oh, come on. Can I get less accurate? This is a thrilling battle. Is my accuracy actually like 0 right now? Why didn't you just swap out? I don't know. I'm usually pretty stubborn in this kind of situation. Oh, great. Alright, I'll let Golbat finish him off. Nice. Ah, whatever. You will never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. I'm assuming we're not actually gonna get the chance to catch legendary Pokemon yet, right? Oops. Gosh, Quilava is cool. I don't know. I didn't get a very good impression of him after these smokescreen battles. All three right now do it. Are Great Balls enough to get him? I think I have a few Great Balls, just enough. Hopefully we'll at least get to evolve Golbat soon, which is what we were trying to do last stream. When they run off, they start roaming and you can find them. Okay. So we'll have to track them down later. Smokescreen is my new least favorite move to encounter. Roaming legendary Pokemon, Gen 2's most evil invention? Oh no. Is that gonna be a problem for me later? Probably have to do like marathon streams or something trying to get those ones. They will immediately flee during the battle, so you either throw a ball or try to stop them from running. Or something like mean look. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get to see if Golbat's evolving this time around. Who did they say they were sending out? Oh. Growlithe, that was a horrible swap. Nice. He still didn't evolve. Golbat. You gave me a heart last time. Hearing down. Growlithe through the match hard, yeah, luckily. Should maybe give Golbat a better haircut. Seems risky. That was the downfall of our Golbat friendship last time. Mother, if you spent my money again, so help me. Oh, something useful while shopping. Great. Oh, wait, do I have... I do have Rock Smash. I forgot which one I had. Squirtle's your favorite Pokemon? Who's your least favorite? I don't know if I have a least favorite. I'll have to pick once I get through all the generations of games. Easy answer, Klefki. That is always the one I think of as like the most gimmicky one. I just, yeah, I'm not really bought into that gimmick, I guess. But who knows? Maybe once I get to those games, I'll fall in love with it. I'll not let Klefki slander slide. Uh-oh, we're fighting. Alright. There they go. At least most inanimate object Pokemon are possessed by ghosts, but not Klefki. Huh. Did you see it? Suicune raced by like a blur right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years. But I've never been this close. I'm all choked up. Hope it doesn't take us 10 years. Years and you ruined it. Yeah. I'm the main character, so. Alright. Was there anything else to do in the Burnt Tower, or was that it, just unleashing the legendaries? Oh, come on. Just rival and releasing them, okay. You can come back here for a strength puzzle, but it's just for items. Okay. Who's this guy? Oh, I talked to him already, I think. Go for Miltank. Ooh, where's Miltank? Morty, the mystic seer of the future. Either take on Critique Gym or go left to Route 36. Are we prepared for a gym? I mean 38. I think the route to this way. Morty's highest level Pokemon is 25. Doesn't hurt to try the gym. Oh, we've been hurt before. Oh. I wouldn't mind evolving Golbat before doing the gym. If we're anywhere close to getting him happy. Should I be fighting all my encounters just to make that happen faster? Is this the grass that would have Miltank in it, or do I gotta go farther? Potion, nice. Find out how close he is by taking him to the lady at the last gym. I think I remember that. Oh, Tauros. Too bad we can't catch Tauros. Well, I probably should have fought him just for the XP. Should be here, Route 38 and 39, okay. I wonder, do you guys think we got enough added to our friendship enough to level him up right away, or should I be journeying further? Great. Ooh, we're right on the edge. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna get a snack. Alright. Everyone pause. Let's keep searching for Miltank in here. Anybody know Miltank's odds? Are they up in a tree? Do I got a headbutt? Hello, JPK DVC. Do we have Snubble? That's a rare 1% encounter here. We don't. That would be exciting. Fight this guy. Oh. Well, looks like we're gonna get a chance to see if I'm ready to evolve here. Well, unless they get me with Thunder Shock. Oh, forgot he was paralyzed. So odd they made Snubbull so rare. Heck, you can unpause now. Oh yeah. Well, we didn't catch anything new. Don't worry. Oh, I should have swapped out. Why am I risking Golbat Faint in here? I better just switch. Except Lugia, we caught that. Oh yeah, forgot about Lugia. I'm sure nobody would care about missing that. No evolve yet again. I mean, you could get Entei or Raikou now. Do they, when you find them, are they in the overworld still, or do you randomly encounter them? I don't know if that was the right terminology, but hopefully you know what I mean. Random? Okay. Exciting. Also seems like it makes it very easy for those encounters to not go very well. Magnemite, interesting. So Pokemon the first movie or Pokemon the movie 2000? Good question. Really gotta watch them and get back to you. I think I've only seen the first movie, and that was ages ago. Cat. Yeah. Alright, Miltank. We're sure getting a lot of encounters. Just not the right ones. So you don't even understand how epic Lugia is then? That's true. Does that mean I should watch Pokemon the Movie 2000 as part of my Johto journey here? Watch party. Are those allowed for Pokemon movies? And the Spell of the Unknown. I have to figure out if those are streaming on anything I have. Might be worth my time. That'd be a fun stream. Could be. Yes, especially since Lugia was made for that movie. Okay. Oh, and Pokemon Forever to complete the Gen 2 films. Lugia was my favorite Pokemon for most of my childhood until he was mature enough to feel lame about having a legendary as a favorite. Oh yeah. My favorite's Squirtle, so I think a lot of people think it's lame to have a starter as your favorite too, so. Oh, why am I using Astonish multiple times? Trying to lose. Blaziken's my favorite ever since. Okay. Alright, are we gonna find Miltank here or what? Are they a low encounter percentage or something? Oh, yeah, I think people answered that earlier. So that would be 1 out of 20. I feel like I've done more than 20 encounters so far. Ooh, it says 5%, but you can check your Pokedex if you notice. Oh, I didn't even know that was a feature of the Pokedex. Like its main gameplay use. Once you've seen a Pokemon, it will tell you where to find it. Miltank is 5%, and Snubbull is 1%. Okay. Oh boy. It's 5%. Taking longer than 5% should. Just think about all that milk you get. Oh, true. The anticipation is just building and building. My dad always said, why catch a Miltank when you can get the Moo milk for free? Sounds like a wise man. Jeez. Anyone see any good movies lately or anything? Well, I guess the, what is it called? Coyote vs. Acme trailer just came out today. Anyone follow that story? Uh-oh, he realized it's not showing up and he's gonna say a spin, probably. unless there's a real reason. Maybe because it's nighttime. He didn't spin. I knew that's what was coming. I made sure to look up before this that Miltank spawn rate isn't affected by spins. You're not gonna get me this time. How dare you imply my reasons aren't real? 30 more encounters, I might believe you. No, Miltank is available all the time. We are having some bad luck. Eight out of 10 dentists recommend spinning before hunting Miltank. I gotta say, 8 out of 10 isn't that impressive. Usually it's 9 out of 10. CTB, do you play Pokemon Go? I haven't in ages. I did when it came out, just like everyone else. It was pretty fun when it came out, but I don't know, as they added more features, I just slowly fell out of it. Snubbull is also available in swarms. Okay. At this rate, we're gonna run into a Snubbull before a Miltank. What's first, Miltank or Snubbull? You guys want to vote on it? Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna just think you guys all colluded to get me to run around in the grass for an hour. Alright, I'm gonna find another patch to run in. There are more. Oh. It's this guy's problem. Oh, what you are holding is what they call a Pokedex. Haven't seen one of those in ages. My name is Baoba. Used to run the Safari Zone. Row 39 doesn't have Snubble. Oh, okay. We gotta keep the Snubble votes alive by not moving on. What did I just agree to? Okay, we'll keep the Snubble hope alive. He owns you now. That's what I get for not paying attention. Boba is super important for later. Okay. See if Golbat likes me at Happy Face. That's good. Reading the text in a Pokemon game is nearly an impossible task, but the first step is know what you're agreeing to. This is check the box. You got that right. He's the key to getting some of the Gen 2 Pokemon earlier than normal. Oh, that's good. That's something I'm into. Reading in a Pokemon game? Yeah, I thought this was for kids. That one was pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Oh my god, here it is. Don't mess this up. Okay. I'm gonna put out a weak Pokemon. Alright, alright. Get off of that. Don't choke. Tackle. Oh boy, that didn't do much. Honestly curious, how much has your life changed since starting this channel? Oh, I guess quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty much all I spend my time on. But that's really the only thing it's affected is what I do in my free time now is editing videos. Oh man, Skiploom is not a good match for this, is it? Any way to set paralysis? Yeah. Ampharos can paralyze them. Should I go do that? Is paralysis the best status impact for catching them? Can I do them both? That and sleep. Okay. You think if I do paralyze and sleep, that's enough, or do I still gotta try and knock them down HP wise? Oh, you can only do one at a time. I didn't realize that. This doesn't do enough, but I don't want to hit them with more powerful moves. Maybe I'll just try a ball, see what happens. I was getting lucky last time on catch rates. Heavy ball? Are they heavy enough? They look heavy. I'll try one. Ugh. If they didn't have whatever move they're using to recover, this wouldn't be as bad. I would just hit them a bunch of times, but let's see. Let's see what apricot balls you have. Yeah. I think I have heavy ball and friendship or whatever. These might be the only ones. Friend ball, premier ball, fast ball. Alright, let me see. Are any of these moves good to use to try out here? That won't do too much. Besides Ian has this channel that you communicate with any other Poketubers. Who would you most want to connect with? So Oliver from Sleeve No Cards Behind had me on he has a members only podcast. He interviewed me for that once, and I've tried to fastball. Only fighting is super effective, so don't fight him. Is water gun probably my weakest, or mud bomb? What I was saying before, Oliver from Sleeve No Card Behind, I did something with, and I'm trying to keep the door open to work with him more. I really like his channel and vibe, but other than that, I don't know. Fastball works on any Pokemon over 100 base speed. Alright, I'm going to try one water gun here and see where we're at. Hopefully that wasn't dumb. Okay. I think that's enough with Paralyze to try a fastball. I'm doing it. Nice. All right, thanks for help there, guys. Yeah, those are definitely the moments where you can tell how little I know about the actual mechanics of this game. I feel like red and blue you could just get through without, you know, thinking too hard. Give a nickname. No. Alright, we finally did something. Man, after all the one after another evolutions last stream, this one's been pretty slow. Box checked. Yep. Alright, let's see if I have a Miltank card. $241. Just one. There you go. Nice, cute little Miltank. Ooh, with a Taurus in the background. Didn't notice that before. 241. There we go. All right. Finally, progress. We needed that. Oops. Let's get a snubble right away. Oh, another Miltank right away. Now they're all over. Okay, let's go see what was going on this route. See if Golbat's excited about our new Miltank. Question mark. Huh? Sure, I'll take it. Brown fluff. Interesting. Did he pull his hair out from his haircut? I say we get Eevee. Where do we get Eevee? Ooh, a lot of Miltanks in here. Moo Moo is sick. She needs orange berries. My Miltank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk if I feed it lots of berries, I reckon. I like that just because he's a farmer, he's got a southern accent. Get Eevee back at Goldenrod now that you've met Bill. Oh yeah, that's right. Don't waste your time on this. Alright. Alright, alright. We'll go back. Galaga guy, you were asking about who I would want to collab with as far as Poketubers go. Who do you guys watch? I feel like everyone's algorithm's a little different. So there's like really big Poketubers that I've never even heard of. And then there's smaller ones that are all over my feed. Where were we going this way? The only one I really watch in the TCG space, so I'd have no clue. Okay, fair enough. Should collab with Paraspector for the Parasect video. Deep Pocket Monster. Yeah, Deep Pocket Monster might be a little too big for me. Paraspector, I'd have to check out. I don't know them off the top of my head. I feel like I've seen the name before. Most of the Poketubers I watch in the video games. Okay. Most of the really big TCG Poketubers I have some issues with. Except DPM, he's alright. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the bigger Poketubers, I don't know. I don't have personally strong feelings about them one way or the other, but a lot of them just kind of have gotten bad reputations as Pokemon has become so hyped and monetized, I think. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I used to watch Pokerev. I feel like a lot of people kind of soured on him just as, I don't know, as people get more frustrated with how unaffordable Pokemon cards are and how hard it is to find packs to open. Just watching somebody kind of frequently rip expensive stuff all day. I don't really knock him for it though. Spectre would be super funny. They're doing a Tour of Kanto series where they explore each location in Kanto and talk about every single appearance in the games. Oh, interesting. Danny Rion. Something like that is alright. Yeah, I think I've seen their stuff. They seem fine. Kind of different on Pokerev. Really not a fan of Leonhart. Oh yeah, Leonhart was the one who really, when he did his trade up challenge, it was just like the most tone deaf thing anyone's ever seen, I think. I think he really lost a lot of credibility there from a lot of people. I never had a problem with him. I don't know, I feel like there's just that energy is just not really my thing, I think. I don't know. I don't want to like dog on anyone, but and yes, their mascot is Parasect. Yeah, that makes sense. Always felt like he was very fake, which is BPM I enjoy. He seems to be the person he is portraying. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Alright, where were we going here? I think, let's see. I think over here, was this the lady who would tell us if our Pokemon likes us? Oh, let me see your Pokemon. It's friendly towards you. It looks sort of happy. It doesn't sound very promising. Alright. Bike shop. Goldenrod branch. I don't think I ever went in there before. Oh, maybe I did. I opened a branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Sure. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number and I'll loan you a bicycle. Okay. Cool. Needs a new haircut. I kind of forgot where we even got the haircut before. Oops. Alright, where was Bill's house? train. Radio tower. Terminal. That's not Bill. Golbet is somewhere between 150 and 199 friendship. You need over 220. Boy. Ooh, bike tunnel. Should we go in the bike tunnel? Oh, that was Bill? Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, over here? I guess I forgot what he looked like. Alright, would you do something for me and take this Eevee? Yeah, man. I would get so lost if it weren't for you guys. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. Can I count on you? Of course. Oh, I gotta make room for him. We are no heroes, never mind. Yes, we are. Yep. I think you are. Alright. Alright, we never did anything with the spin rack. Oh, forgot where I was going. Was it that way? I'm getting lost, guys. No, it wasn't that way. How did I completely lose where this house is? Oh, is it over here? There we go. From a TCG perspective, what's your favorite special type of card and what's your least? I love Amazing Rare and despise break cards. I'll have to agree on the break cards. I'm definitely not a fan of those. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty like... I don't know if this counts for what you're saying, but just the explosion of illustration rares since like Sword and Shield era, to me, is one of the best things that ever happened to Pokemon cards. Legend cards are amazing. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so we did the thing we came to do. We got Eevee. What's next? Was there something else we were going to do while we were down here? Make sure to get a haircut. I forgot where that was. Is that in this city or is that a different city? It's in the bike tunnel. Oh yeah, okay. Now, you gotta remind me where the bike tunnel is. right up here. The younger brother and less expensive of the two haircut brothers. Okay, let's do it. All done. Golbat looks a little happier. Poking at garbage. That's what I do when I'm happy. Do I need to do that? It's only one friendship point. Oh man. Is there more to do down here? Oh, I couldn't get in there before. Alright. So we got Eevee. We got a haircut. Suppose we could just double check if we magically got happier. The other haircut brother only shows up on certain days of the week. Oh, gives more friendship. Okay, sounds like it might be time to battle Morty, even though I had hoped to have Crobat when we did that. Let's see. Could give him a berry. Do you have any vitamins? I don't think I have vitamins. Is it worth giving him a Oran berry even if he doesn't need the recovery? Make sure Eevee's on your team while fighting Morty too. You get friendship boost for the entire party after being a gym leader. Okay. HP up is a vitamin. That worth using right now? Is Crobat gonna end up being like permanently in my party? Let's just try this. Or can you not give it to him if he's full HP? Okay, you can't. Alright, let's go. Maybe while we're battling, I'm assuming Morty has some underlings that will fight first. Maybe that'll get us there. Anyways, back to my hot take. Legend card art sucks. Oh, I think that is a pretty hot take. They don't even look like the Pokemon. Is there like a specific one you're thinking of, Gallagher Guy, or did you just think all of them are like that? Ever played Sword and Shield? Nope. Nope. As a chronic Gen 1er, I only played Gen 1 focused games. Pretty much all of them, honestly. Interesting. They were all done by the same artist, if I remember correctly. Okay. I mean, they do all have a pretty similar style, so that makes sense. Well, we might be prematurely leveling up Golbat again. Also, hot take, 151 Charizard SAR is a bad card. That one I'm not as over the moon about, so I don't think that's as hot a take for me personally. I do recall seeing like a fan-made version of it where he has a little bit longer neck like he normally does, and it looks so much better. I get the hype on the card at all. I mean, it's Charizard. I think the other thing is how it works with the other, you know, the rest of the evolution line. Like, I think the Charmander in that like art set or whatever is pretty cool. Okay, so I fell. Where am I supposed to go? Those friendship berries are post-game exclusive. Okay. How do I get... Oh, there was a spot past them, and I feel like the D-pad on this controller is sticky or something. I have a hard time with precision here. Alright. Happy Wednesday. What are we up to right now? We're trying to get Golbat to like me enough to evolve. But fighting Morty and trying to evolve our Golbat. Yep, that's a good summary. Oh, why did that happen? This Crobat is a favorite of mine from Gen 2. Cool. Hopefully we get it today. Last stream we were trying to evolve it but by the end of the stream and failed, and haven't had luck yet today. Alright. There was... I'll take number 3. Haunter's cooler than Gengar. Thought this my whole life. I think you're right. It might be a hot take these days because of Poketubers, but I think that's a pretty well liked middle stage. So that was so edgy and cool. And then got diabetes when it evolved. Yeah. My daughter agrees with you. It was one of her first favorites. Yeah, I could get on board with the Haunter appreciation for sure. Oh, I didn't even notice we were that close to leveling up again. I think you guys were telling me that leveling up gives friendship too, though, right? So we should still be making progress. Oops. Leveling up is the biggest factor. Okay. Well, maybe we're there. Oh. I guess that wasn't the right way to go. Alright, I better go heal up. Make sure I got all my moves ready to go. Good evening, CTB. Good luck on your journey tonight. Thank you, Mike. We caught a Miltank while you weren't here, and the card I had of Miltank has Tauros in the background, so we got all your favorites covered today. Yes, that's awesome. Thought you'd appreciate that. Alright, I think we got what it takes. Golbat's been handling them pretty good so far. I'm sure there will be some curveballs here though. I see a shadow of a person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Ghastlies we know we can take. Okay, we do got a Gengar to fight, though. Easy. Oh, cross your fingers. This would be the perfect time for him to evolve. Oh, no. So be it. This badge is yours. Having the fog Pokemon level up to Pokemon up to level 30 or 50 will obey you. Oh man, I'm struggling to read now. We might be getting to the end of the road here, guys. All that easy leveling. Google just recommends biking back and forth. I probably should have done that before. Is there stuff to do over here? No. I should have done that before this gym. This gym was a good spot to level them up really quickly. Alright. Happily skipping about. He seems pretty happy. Dance theater. Is there anything for us to do in the dance theater? Super slow and boring though. Oh, biking back and forth? Is that what you're talking about? Or the what was I asking about earlier? The dance theater? Saying the dance theater is super slow and boring? Seems like it could be. Uh-oh. And then I've walked in here. Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. Man, I cannot read anymore. I can get surf HM in the dance theater. Oh, yeah, biking back and forth. Gotcha. Yes, go to the dance theater. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do the dance theater and then call it a day. Huh? Are you telling me you don't respect what the customer wants? Well, then I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. Wahahaha. Oh, the spin. Galaga guy, did you see that? What's the deal with that Team Rocket grunt? Messing with my kimono girl. You're a trainer, aren't you? Please help her. I could. Do such a terrible thing to Kimono Girl. I don't understand how young people behave these days. Alright, let's go take care of this guy. Who are you? You dare get in my way. You're challenged by Team Rocket Grunt. Alright. Oh, I had one Pokemon? Oh no, you make me look like a villain. Oops, I have an important mission. If they find out I was wasting time here, they'll make me start over as the lowest Team Rocket grunt. I better leave now. Alright. Mom, I'm not answering your call right now. You must be CTB, correct? That was indeed excellent. Kind and strong. Good at raising Pokemon as well. That person does know what to look for in people. Oh, that was just me talking to myself. Never mind. Okay. Wonderful. You were so courageous for your age. It was a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy. Take it. Contained HM3. Nice. HM3 in the pocket. It contains Surf. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across the water with ease. Nice. Oh. Over here. Oh. All right. Should I call it there, or should I try and find one new Pokemon with Surf? Yeah, let's call it there. Hopefully, we're almost ready to evolve Golbat. We got Surf to try out next time. We only added one card to the binder, but we're making progress. I guess beating a gym is a good enough accomplishment for the day. So, anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. Be sure to come back on Sunday at noon, and I'll keep this schedule going with a short Wednesday night one as well. So, appreciate it. We'll see you next time.